I'm gonna learn to cook so I don't have to eat out anymore. Where are we? Why not?
What are we doing at Walmart?
Waiting for the people in my backseat to finish eating.
Hash brown. Why?
Because McDonald's doesn't let us sit inside anymore.
You want hash brown, Chance?
Welcome to the Eating with Chance Squared podcast. I'm your host, Chance with a C. This is my always co-host,
Chance with a TZ.
and we're gonna blur this off again, but this time I'm actually gonna have to blur it off, not just cut us into the frame. Our special guest for this episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Hi.
It's
Ben English, ladies and gentlemen,
You might know him from popular films.
such as World of Warcraft or League of Legends. Ben.
That's not a good movie.
Okay. Ben. Where are we today? What are we eating today?
We're at Academy.
No. What are we eating today?
Oh, we're eating at Arby's.
Oh, that's right. What did we say last episode, Chance?
Oh, we're going to a restaurant we have never ate.
Yeah, and what exactly did we say about the other restaurant that we don't like?
Who would go here?
Who would go here? Your answer, ladies and gentlemen.
English.
English. Bussy.
No, it's just Ben. And this is gonna be mine and Chance's. The Chance's first time trying Arby's.
I actually think I'm in a good mood for Arby's. I've looked at the menu. I think just based off what it is, it's pretty good. I don't care how food looks. I eat McDonald's, like I said.
I have no predetermined opinion, except I've never seen anyone eat an Arby's before Ben here.
There was a car that went through there a second ago.
Do I know them?
He's got
No.
Ben, today's episode's about you, my friend. Anything you wanna let the people know specifically about yourself, or anything you wanna shout out specifically? Go right ahead.
Oh, well. No, there's nothing I really want to shout out. I'm Ben. I sit in my room all day looking at my computer. Yeah, that's about it.
That sounds about right.
Live a simple life.
Can we explain these again as to why the fuck we have Sonic drinks at...
We're in my truck. I brought everyone here to Arby's, and I was late, so I bought everyone sodas.
Very appreciative of it. You one cute motherfucker for getting me that, honestly. I wasn't expecting getting a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper today.
I didn't know they did that.
Let's move on forward to this. Ben, why the fuck do you like Arby's? I've never heard an industry get hated on as much as Arby's, just for the fact that it's just meat. It's just sandwiches. And like, Subway does it, but like, come on now. Why does Arby's get so much hate? What is the reason you specifically like Arby's?
It's quite the story, honestly. Whenever I was little, we went to Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, and I was sitting in a kiddie pool one day, and on our way up, I saw Arby's, and I was obsessed with cowboys. And I told my mom, I want to eat at the cowboy restaurant with a big cowboy hat. And she was lost, so we had to drive around and look for it. After about 2 hours for lunch, around lunchtime, we found an Arby's, and we sat down, and I had probably the best sandwich I've ever eaten. The King's Hawaiian.
Childhood bliss.
It was King Hawaiian roast beef, mayo, and lettuce. The curly fries smacked, and for some reason,
Oh, you haven't looked at the menu. I'm telling. Hey,
I'm sorry for interrupting, but I didn't know they had fries.
It looks pretty good.
I like French fries, so
It looks pretty good.
they got potato cakes, they got French fries, they got something else that I forgot what's on. But I'm gonna be honest. That one sandwich I've had at Arby's, I've looked forward to tasting it again because they never brought the King's Hawaiian back. And I settled for something else, just a classic roast beef, comes close to it. another reason I may like it is because, you know, you eat at McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Popeyes, all that other stuff so many times that Arby's is just different.
Arby's is different, I'll give them that. I've never seen a restaurant boast about a roast beef sandwich.
Look, and the commercials, let me tell you.
No, the commercials, I'll admit, they got some pretty entertaining commercials, if that's the word.
The Schmeats.
We have the cleats, you know?
Academy has cleats too.
So wait, hold on.
Yeah, Academy.
Let me ask this.
We're in Academy parking lot because the lighting sucks in the Arby's parking lot.
Let me ask this.
Hmm.
You said you had like I didn't listen to the first part of the story. I'm not gonna lie. There was a bird that flew off of there and it distracted me. You said you had a beach. Is that what
I was at Gulf Shores in a kiddie pool.
In a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
That is why your sandwich tastes so fucking good. No sandwich tastes as good as after you get out of a fucking pool. I swear. I've never had a better fucking... Like, I'll take a motherfucking honey ham sandwich, slap some fucking potato chips up in that bitch, and I'll eat that after having a nice fucking, like, hour fucking swimming everywhere and shit, you know what I'm saying? Never have anything better than that. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because you're exhausted and that sandwich is just giving you energy or whatever. But, like, I've never had a better sandwich than when I got out of the pool. So I think that might play a big part.
Even though it was like
that.
2.5 hours later, that could exactly be it, because I'm gonna be honest, I've eaten at Arby's a lot since then, and never once has it come close to being that godsend sandwich.
But you never got that sandwich again. It's like the unicorn of
Well, the
Arby's
King's Hawaiian did come back, but I didn't get it. However, it's like it's subpar.
I don't think you should ever get it. Because you ever watch a movie when you're a kid and you watch it again, you're like, what the hell was I watching?
Oh yeah, the Ninja Turtle movies.
Toy Story.
Toy Story 1.
Shut up about Toy Story.
Toy Story holds up though.
Toy Story
1 was not as good as I remember it being. I'm gonna start doing a thing here, by the way. I wanted to say that real quick. I'm going to remember how many fucking cars are going through this drive-thru as we sit here. This is the third one. I'm gonna put in the top left corner for this entire episode the amount of cars I see go past.
No, this is a hard
as a
episode.
car?
Hmm?
Do we count as a car?
Yeah, we're gonna count as one.
Okay.
What is a truck?
It's the same thing.
No,
Vehicle.
No, it's not.
Go ahead and start talking about Pepsi again, because I'm not gonna sit here and argue with you about cars, Chance.
No, I'm gonna argue about this. That we're at an Arby's. We're gonna be eating at an Arby's. When this, I don't know how well this Arby's is gonna go, but I could probably guarantee it's not gonna be better than Olive Garden, which is right next to it. So this is a hard episode for me to make. That I'm gonna be sitting here looking at Olive Garden the entire time, and I'm gonna go to Arby's.
Listen, I'm telling you, I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you were prolonging.
I'm not thinking it's gonna be bad, you know, because it's like, now that I'm looking at the place, it doesn't look that bad. Can't be that bad, right? You know, it's not like there's black tar coming out the side of the building. You know, it's a restaurant.
Well, they don't produce enough for it to overflow out the building.
What?
They don't produce enough for it to come out of the sides of the building.
They don't sell enough products. So like, how they?
I mean, I see people going in there, so and they're not crashing and dying as soon as they eat their food. So I'm gonna assume it's an established. There's more than one of these. It's not just in Homa, so it can't be that bad. Alright, now we're going to talk about how we met Ben. I don't know how Chance met him, and I don't know how I met him either, but I think Ben remembers. Do you remember how I met you?
How can I forget how I met Chance J. Haviland? Or is it G? I don't know. We're sitting in the stands at a band festival. I only have one friend. Shout out to Carter.
We love Carter.
And you were friends with Carter, or at least acquaintances, and you come up to me, start talking with him. You turn to me. You ever heard of Pink Floyd?
I'm going to put on the screen right now the video of you
No!
with all the Pink Floyd.
No!
Oh yeah, that's so good.
It's funny.
I didn't know then, but that moment literally played a huge role in my life.
Life? Bro, that's not that big.
Well, you don't think it's that big, but like you gotta understand, like at least music has become a bigger part of my life because of you alone, and it's because you showed me one band. And I'm not saying because of that one band, my entire like.
It was different music.
It was different music that came out of that because of my friendship with you, and music has shaped me into what I am now, other than that edgy kid who only listens to Linkin Park and Avenged Sevenfold.
Good bands. But now so I don't remember that exact moment. I just remember knowing you during sophomore year, and like I talked to you. I probably said some like really inappropriate, funny jokes to you, but I didn't really get to know you until senior year. Whenever we had more band again, because you weren't in school during junior year.
Yeah.
Isn't that when did you meet?
I met him
It's like
senior year.
It was July, yeah.
It was senior year, my senior year.
Your senior year, our junior year. Wow.
That's when I first met him. Not when I actually like got closer with Ben. We started off on Discord. This was the first time that I got my PC. It was earlier than that, but I was actually starting to use Discord a little bit more and more. And me and Damien, I would just talk to Damien and Jose.
Can you explain Discord?
Discord's a talking service. Your kid, if you're a parent, might know about Discord because of the fact of Zoom and schooling and whatnot. It's where you talk to people when you're playing games, mostly for us. It's just somewhere you create a group and you
It's
can
Skype
go there
for
and
cool
join.
kids.
Yeah, that's a good example.
Skype for cool kids.
There's a good example.
Yeah. Don't get it. Your kids, it's gonna be like having them on Facebook. They won't talk to you. They'll ignore you.
Me, I love Gimmy's Discord.
No, don't talk about Gimmy's Discord. That's an exclusive.
It's a VIP thing,
It's a
dude.
VIP community right there.
But
I can count the words on my hand that's been said in that.
there's nothing that's been said. Gimmy doesn't join it. It's just
I
legendary.
think she forgot her account.
It's a legendary place to be, is what it is.
Home of the gods.
I used to play with my Damien, and Jose used to join with us every now and then as well. I slowly started to play League. Ended up coming to where they're like, yo, you should meet our friend that plays League. And me and Damon's just sitting there and we're like, okay, sure, whatever. Then they invite us to this thing that I didn't even know they had, Discord, like, channels. Like, we used to just call on Discord, and that's the group. Well, they invited us to this entire fucking page called Flan. There's all kinds of people in there.
Well, his memory's a little bit different, but yeah.
What do you mean?
Because we started off playing Siege, and we were still in voice calls then, and it wasn't until like a few months later that Flan was created.
No. Because I didn't know you until I joined Flan. I remember it was Ganja Goggles.
I might not have remembered you like in the calls.
That's fine.
It
I
was
didn't talk
Ganja
much.
Goggles, and it was Kenna in there. And that's when I showed them the funny videos of Eileen. That's the first time I ever met Kenna or Grant.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Yeah, they won't care. That's the first time they saw videos of. The first time I ever met Grant. Whenever and Kenna. Whenever I showed them that shit.
Yeah.
And from there on, I used to just hang out in there whenever Jose wanted to play with me. And then the first time I actually met Ben, he was in there with Jose. And I just joined, and they were like, yo, you want to play League with us? I was like, I don't know how to fucking play League. And then he showed me how to be a fucking support in League of Legends. And that's how we ended up slowly building a friendship off of League of Legends.
Yeah.
That's 6.
You usually make a lot of friends that you start doing heroin with, so I can see how you made friends playing League together. I'm comparing the toxicity of playing that video game to people that do heroin together.
Are you implying that I can quit heroin? Because I've quit League of Legends.
You're implying that you should try it.
I did not imply that I can. I'm just asking if I have that capability. 7 cars. Ben, what do you remember?
What I remember? Well, I remember us playing Siege a bunch. Not as much as I did prior. It's because I stopped playing the game, but it's because the reason we were in a call together is because Jose wanted to talk to you and Damien, and also wanted to talk to me, so he just added me to the call. and we talked there for like a couple of weeks, maybe even a month. And then me and Kendall played League, so we created Flan, and because of it, I was like, why do we use voice calls? And then we have like 3 different voice calls for different groups of people, and I was like, let's just put them in Flan. And that's because of that. I mean, that's when we started talking, at least. So it's not that far off.
I don't remember.
And that was all right before band camp.
No, we were in band at that point.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
No, this was junior.
No, I ended up graduating. It wasn't far after I graduated.
Yeah, because this was in 20...
Okay, so I didn't get reconnected.
It was September of 2019.
I didn't get like reconnected with Ben until he started coming to band camp for senior year. You were still around.
Yeah, because junior year, like that half that I was back in January, I rarely came to school.
You were like that family member that was like banned from coming to the functions, but you would still hang out with like the family members that weren't like in conflict.
Yeah.
It's like you were arguing with my dad, but you're the cool uncle, so you'd still come see me at school events when my dad couldn't make it.
I tried whenever I wouldn't be stopped from entering football games, I'd come see y'all play. Yeah.
Yeah. But, so what I'm saying is, I want to start talking about, shut up. I want to start talking about senior year, where, what stories do you remember? Because eventually, you started just hanging out with all of us. Like, I started bringing you.
Yeah, so like when we actually started hanging out, it's because we talked frequently at band camp. I forgot why, because it can't be that we were near each other during the show.
It wasn't, no.
I think maybe the reason is because of Jagger, because me and Jagger talked a lot senior year, and y'all started Orange and stuff, and y'all were in the band, so we started talking about music, and
I remember it was strictly music.
Yeah. But you took me one day to go listen to music and just ride around, and then Jose came, and we just did that, and then
We've probably gotten food together.
yeah, that we did a few small things and just hung out, but we never went to each other's houses. And then there was one time that you said, hey, I'm gonna have a sleepover tonight with some friends. You want to come over? And you come over early and we could watch the Pompeii Pink Floyd stuff.
Yeah, it was Pink Floyd stuff.
And we ended up doing that, and nobody ended up coming except for him, and that literally was it.
First time I remember you brought Ben around, it wasn't you that brought Ben, it was Carter that brought Ben. We had that one sleepover,
Y'all came late.
and then it was really late, and then Carter and Ben showed up, and that's when I was like, you're the one that got me kicked out of the band room.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep. I didn't feel welcome there, and
Which
I wasn't
wasn't the case, but that's all I could have in my mind.
You didn't realize that?
I didn't know.
Why y'all played
What do you mean?
video games? Because you've known him on Discord beforehand.
Yeah, no.
So you just didn't realize that?
I was like,
You had to have a face?
yeah, no, I just didn't recognize him. It wasn't until I seen his face I knew,
Yeah, because you don't throw last names out on Discord.
His name is Sherlock, bro. How the fuck am I gonna know? How the fuck am I gonna know this is Ben English? Like what?
Whenever it referred to, well, like,
Your name was Ben. I know
Yeah.
Ben.
We'll talk about this later, but a lot of people seem to believe. So you used to be able to hang out in the band room at a certain point.
In the mornings,
In
you
the
used to go
mornings?
in the mornings.
Yeah.
And then at lunch, you could even take your lunch into the band room, and you could sit there and enjoy your lunch.
That ended my sophomore, your junior year, but not because of Ben. But many people believed it was because of Ben. It was because people were doing very naughty things in the band room,
people can't keep their legs closed. It's what happened.
and they shouldn't.
And the only thing I ever heard about it was because of Ben English. What happened with Ben English? We're not gonna get into that. I'm gonna let him discuss that if he wants to.
That's a later
eventually.
time. That's a later time.
But-
That's a different time. But
I was just convinced that Ben English was the reason that we weren't allowed in that band room.
so
and I was
we
pissed.
we finally meet all together, and then from there, I actually stopped hanging out with a lot of the boys, and it was more like individual people, and it was more like you, me, you, and Jose a lot of the time,
Mm-hmm.
and whoever else we could drag. Eventually, Patrick. But I
Yeah,
remember
'cause Patrick
lots of nights of
happens.
that, and Grand Isle nights. I think we should cut here because I want to talk about Grand Isle nights. Do it right now. What photo we're
Oh,
putting there?
no, wait, we gotta explain what happened. So they understand.
Camera didn't record for a second.
Yeah.
Or 10 minutes. So, what picture?
We are letting Binglish pick this time. Anything you want, Binglish, that is okay to be on the channel.
It's 10 minutes that there's no video.
Yeah, it could be
Find
one, it
a
could be
photo
several.
that has a lot of stuff that can keep someone with ADHD focused for 10 minutes.
So I need specifics.
Let's put an I Spy
Take a
page.
picture of every single Pokemon with the, because I know there's an image, I'll find it for you, has every Pokemon ever created on it, and then there's the words Pokemon in it.
If you find me the photo, I'll put it on the screen.
I was gonna say an I Spy page.
That too, that would
from
work,
the
yeah.
book. Yeah, and then like, what do you gotta find?
Let's do I Spy, yeah, that'd be.
No, it's Ben's episode.
I know it's
Ben
Ben.
gets-
I was just suggesting.
Well,
But
that's originally what I
We'll
was
put both,
suggesting.
but we're going with Ben's. If you can find me the picture, we'll go with that.
Oh, he's gonna find it. You're gonna get it before I even get through the camera.
When you cut off,
Yes, I wanted to talk about Grand Isle Night. So finally, the three of us and several others started coming together a lot more often. And I don't remember the first. Do y'all remember the first night
of Grand Isle,
of Grand Isle?
I remember the
Were
first
you
night that
there?
it was without Ben. The first time we all went to Grand Isle.
Yeah, I wasn't
We've
there.
done it before. We met Ben.
The first time we were all together is that one time after the
But
Central
that
Band
was
Festival.
the first time. The first time with Ben? No, I can't. I can't remember
What was
the first time.
time?
We went. It was when motherfuckers was like, let's go fishing, and then we didn't go fishing. We just went to the beach instead.
Oh, because I remember going fishing with
You went fishing with me, yeah.
Y'all went
a
fishing,
cast of characters. I'll
Mhm.
tell you that.
That was a night.
but that wasn't the first time. I don't know if that was the first time you went with Ben and all, but the first time the boys together went actually to Grand Isle, Ben wasn't there first.
I swear to God, he was.
Not the first time we went to Grand Isle.
I don't remember the first time.
The first time we went to Grand Isle, there's a photo that we took. Remember, there was like a bunch
Yeah,
of
it
photos.
was cold.
Yeah, but that wasn't like. I know y'all went before because I remember that night y'all said this is something we do.
We went before Ben. I know that for sure.
If you want to know the first time everyone was together, it was at your house after the Central Band Festival, and all that crazy shit started happening that night.
And we went to Grand Isle that night?
No, we didn't go to Grand Isle that
Okay.
night. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, because I remember that was another night that was just like, so we went to a festival for band, then we came home and it was like, let's hang out tonight. Okay. And then all of a sudden, what was the first thing that happened? The first
McDonald's.
thing? The McDonald's thing. 9?
Cars.
9 cars. He's counting stuff. That's great. Well, I'm glad you can count.
Every time I'm just gonna say it, it's just gonna appear on the top.
So
right
what was the
corner.
first thing happened to McDonald's?
God, I can barely recall that night. I just remember.
It was Jared.
Yeah, Jarrett, and then
And his family were just like acting so crazy.
yeah, they were just loud and
They were loud
erratic.
and crazy, and like that was happening in its own table, and the entire restaurant just act like it wasn't happening. So it felt so weird to be in that room where like there's like a chaotic force around that table, and then everyone else is just chill. It was so weird.
That night is a bliss to me. I don't remember.
And then the next thing we do is we go to Walmart, and there's just this weird guy outside. Like, first of all, if he's parked, you know, like where the fire department go, like between the two doors in the middle section. He wasn't parked there. He was parked in front of that, just in the middle of the road. Everything on with a bolt behind his truck, and he was walking inside. And then he walked outside and told us something just so completely outrageous. He probably didn't pay. He didn't buy anything either. He just walked out and got in his truck and left. And we're like, that is so weird. What is going on? Just a lot of weird things happened. And then we got top of that festival too,
Mm-hmm.
which was like, we were already like on a crazy, like, oh, we're a really good band this year. And
The
you know,
adrenaline was pumping.
adrenaline was pumping. The bus ride, it was a bus ride back.
Yeah, it was a bus ride back.
It was weird. Yeah. And then there's a bunch of more weird stuff happened, like
The doors were opening at Walmart randomly. That we just had bad energies. My car wouldn't start.
car wheels. And then the last thing the last thing that I remember was super weird before we just stayed at the house was my grandma got like, she was like, okay, and then she brought holy water and basically blessed us, and we were like, yeah, this is a weird night. So we basically figured that like we entered some kind of like weird dimensional anomaly where everything in the universe was just kind of messed up for tonight, and that's what we chalked it up to, because we couldn't explain many of the things happening, let alone happening at the same time.
I just thought they laced our food.
Ben thought they poisoned us. Carter bought into what I was saying, where it's like, oh, things are just messed up tonight, dimensionally. 10.
It's supposed to be 11.
Sick. So yeah, that was that night, and then I remember the Grand Isle night with like Ben and stuff. That was fun. That was super cool. Was that the cold one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we were like, let's go to Grand Isle again. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. And this one was different than before, because I guess that one happened in the summer the first time, because it was like actual Grand Isle weather. This one wasn't. It was like 40 degrees.
And the wind was strong.
With the wind. So most of us were in like regular hoodies and, you know, generally cool clothing to stay warm, but not with Grand Isle winds. So we went out there and we're like, yeah, this is fun. And then it was cold. And we're like, yeah, we need to go. So we basically stayed on the beach for 10 minutes. And it was just so messed up. It was just cold. And then we had several other... what was the acronym for that one night? There's an acronym for the night where Ben got in the water.
Oh, I have no clue. There's a lot that I don't remember. There's a lot that I don't remember of what you're saying. Like, honestly, that's why I'm not adding much to this. I don't remember a lot of what you're talking about.
I think that because the night I got in the water, Patrick was with us, and Patrick wasn't with us on that first time.
Patrick was sad.
Patrick was really sad.
Patrick was sad. Like, we were doing this stupid thing with Ben in the water, and then Patrick's just like having like a night walk thinking about life, and we're just like, yo, Ben, do this. Okay. Jose was there. You weren't there.
The night Ben went in the water?
Maybe, I don't know.
I was definitely there.
He was there.
Was Jose there?
No.
Okay, well then I'm replacing Jose with you. See, I do that sometimes. I replace people with other people and think you were there.
I don't remember half of the stories that you're talking on right now. I definitely remember the Ben night in the water. You don't want to tell them about the no-named clubhouse thing we got going on at the moment?
No, I thought that was supposed to be a secret.
From who?
If I don't like you, you're just not allowed in.
Okay, you can talk about it. Who came up with the idea? I'll give credit.
It depends.
I'll give credit. I believe that. Who came up with it?
It was Jason.
It depends. Jason's the one that first wanted to start this off. Jason wanted to rent a fucking storage unit at the next to Jinsan or whatever.
Yeah, and hang out.
And hang out in there. And I was like, how are you gonna hang out in there? They close the gate at night. You can't go in there late at night and just hang out. No one's ever gonna have time.
And then I said we could just use my shed.
Everyone disagreed, and then someone said Ben shed, and then it got ignored.
Ben said Ben shed.
Yeah, but at this point, everyone just kind of gave up on the idea.
Well, yeah, no, everybody was going into college.
Yeah, so it's like, who's gonna do that? Now we fast forward to a couple of nights ago where we all hung out. Me, Jose, for a little while.
Me, Jose, Tay, Chance, Ben, Jason.
Yeah.
Jason.
And I think Patrick might have showed up.
Patrick came after he hanged out with his girlfriend because he loves his girlfriend.
11 o'clock.
And he's not going to be there until 11 o'clock. So
we love Patrick.
We love that man, and he loves his girlfriend very much. They had a great Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, you all did whatever y'all did.
I woke up at 9:40 p.m.
I did exactly what I told you I was gonna do.
So that was a couple of days ago. It's Tuesday after Valentine's Day. If anyone wants to know when this is, because we don't know when it's gonna get posted.
It's on there. It's not gonna be bad. I don't think the audio is gonna be bad for this one.
Why should it be? We
Well,
prepared. We thought about it.
Well, if Ben just gets loud, I'm sure it's gonna be double for a second.
So?
That's what I'm saying. That's why the audio might be so. Okay, god damn it.
We can see how loud things get, and that one's all the way up. It's messed up. It's not gonna focus. Don't worry about that.
No, it's focused last.
So a year later, after Jason has the initial idea, he needs credit because he got pissed when we finally did it.
I don't think he got pissed.
He was just like, okay. He did it, Jason. He's like, okay.
Because when y'all left and y'all went to get Mackies, me and him stayed and played Smash for a minute. I asked him, I was like, Chance said you'd probably be pissed if we actually went through with this. He's like, no, this is cool. This is fine.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like if you told a joke and no one laughed, and then someone said it and everyone's like, yo, that's some funny shit. That's the same thing we did. He's like, well, we have a place where we all hang out that like we can go like basically any time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ben's a little different because this is actually someone's house, but like it's the same thing. So basically, what we've done is we've taken Ben's pretty big shed
Warehouse almost.
where nothing was being done in it, in his words, and it's just filled with like general house stuff for outside landscaping. Moved it to where we have this big open area, and we're like, yeah, let's have a hangout place. We've put in chairs in there. We have a projector set up.
My PC.
We have,
my old one.
yeah, for movies and whatever.
I got the Switch.
Yeah, and we even have a bunch of chairs that we've found and bought.
Ping pong table.
A ping pong table.
Basketball goal, yeah.
Yeah, and a basketball goal. And
It's shaping up.
it's pretty nice. The only thing, one fan for ventilation, so no AC or heater, which sucks for a day like this. It's 32 degrees.
It's cold as balls.
And no internet.
It's a metal building.
So it's literally a metal building. It has lights. It's not like we're cavemen. We have power, so we can run things. It's just there's no AC heating.
No service in there.
No service because it's a metal building, and no internet. So it's a nice place to hang out. So yeah, that's what we have so far. There's a couch on the way. I don't know when.
That's you. You said
Yeah,
you
I'm the one doing the couch.
I wanted to say as well, Jason was the one that initially started off the thing, but the person that brought the question back into reality was Tate. Tate's like, why don't we just hang out in here all the time? Why do we have to be in Ben's house?
Yeah, because things get pretty destructive in Ben's house. I think that's a good segue.
Motherfuckers just can't leave the microwave home.
Yeah, they'll just put stuff in my microwave. They'll throw eggs.
Y'all want to go into that?
The eggs were just one night.
That was one night, yeah. It's just stuff like
All right, so
an inconvenience for me to clean up after, or stuff could get broken, happens in my mother's house.
Yep.
So that becomes a problem. So I'm like, how about we move this to a place that if it gets dinged up a bit, it doesn't really matter that much, even though we'll try to prevent it.
yeah. So we started this thing as a joke where it's like, Ben's really funny when he gets mad.
So we do it.
So
on
y'all
purpose.
find it funny. I don't find it very funny. It's very stressful. Sometimes I don't want to hang out.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm pretty much off this boat, but at a time it was funny to get Ben a little bit mad.
No, it's still funny.
Oh,
You can't say
it's
not
funny.
There's two different camps. There's a point.
If he's
There's
actually
a point where it gets too much.
if he's actually
Eggs
pissed
on the
off-
wall,
Yeah.
being shot from a tennis ball gun.
That was one night though. That was meant for one thing purposefully.
To be fair, I looked at you and I said, shoot it at me.
Yeah, you told me.
It was pretty funny.
It was that one night where we decided, you know what? What happened? We stopped hanging out because we didn't have fun anymore. Everybody just wanted to sit down and watch YouTube or movies together, which is okay, but not every single weekend we hang out. No one wants to do that every single weekend we hang out. So we decided we're just gonna go into it with no plans. And whenever you don't got plans, someone's trying to be funny. So someone gets destructive, and then someone shoots an egg out of a dog ball shooter.
I also jumped in the pool that night.
That was a good time. We all had fun that night. It's
Yeah, we
just.
Yeah, we started playing a game where we were betting.
Was that the same night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same night.
It was for like a free meal at McDonald's, which honestly isn't worth it. But it was like, yeah, I'm gonna win
No,
that.
that wasn't the same
I'm
night.
gonna eat this pepper.
Because that's
No.
when David came back home. We did it that day because we went drop off David and then we went go do the point game.
I don't remember.
That's when you told me to go stand in the car
we
wash.
just blend it all together and make it seem like this crazy, awesome night, and everyone wants to hang out with us because we're so cool.
We could.
Thanks for context, though. So yeah, you shot eggs.
It gets destructive in Ben's house, yes, but as of late, I don't feel. It's just some people don't know when it to stop. Ben gets pissed off, that's when it's time to stop. But if we're just irritating Ben, it's a little funny. It happens vice versa sometimes, and we all laugh at that.
Talk about the recent incident. Oh yeah, like
Go ahead.
sometimes
Ben
we
wants
make,
to talk about
sometimes
it,
we make
let Ben talk about it.
Jose mad. Sometimes we make Tate mad by talking about a subject. You know, it's all fun and games when you know when the fun and games stops.
Yeah, that's why there were certain things I wouldn't push on that subject with Tate.
Yeah, and there's one thing. Lately, so we all come from different households and we all have different way we see life. And we didn't get into a political argument, if that's where you think I'm going. No, we got into a how do you explain this? Patrick thought it'd be okay to
Imagine you come from a household
Really good,
that's we own a ranch and we own land, so we do whatever we want with the land, kind of thing.
Yes.
Well, this decides one day when we're that same night that we were going to
Start the clubhouse.
He takes a machete out the shed and goes to one of my 2 trees in the front of my yard and just hit it because he was upset, I guess, or bored.
No, he was trying to see how good the machete was. I remember him saying that.
I didn't know what happened is he did it, and there's a mark on the tree, a pretty big one, and I didn't see.
Give me a picture, I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, I didn't even see it the night that we went out, and I went to bed. The next morning, I was gonna talk to my mom about the idea that we had, and I go up to my mom, and she gets super mad at me. She's like, "You tell those boys they're not allowed to come back to the house." Because I found egg on my wall, I hear poppet snaps in the house, and next thing I know, there's one of my trees are just cut up. And I was
Ben's like, 2 or 3 of those are right.
Listen, the egg, it was just the fact that we didn't see it. We would have cleaned it if we'd have seen it. The egg.
I told her that millions of times.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, because he helped me clean the egg.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything. I
The
didn't throw
poppets, I didn't see the poppets as that big of a deal.
No, it's not the poppets. She heard the poppets.
I didn't see it as that big of a deal.
Yeah, I told her, like, it doesn't leave a mark.
But at the same time, it was like, we picked it up.
It's more of a thing. It's like, for the adults watching, you at least know that, like,
it's your house.
It's your house, and you don't want destructive things happening because it could leave a mark. Like gunpowder, exploding on your tiles, it could leave a mark. But
we threw them at each other.
I did not do that.
It's just with the tree thing, I see why she's upset because it takes a while for a tree to grow back the bark that Patrick cut off, and
that's the only one that I've seen that like is a really big problem. Other ones we just didn't clean up.
Yeah, and it's more of a thing that I get lazy. I'm like, I'll clean in the morning, and she just wakes up before me. But it's this thing with Patrick. It's like I got kind of heated at him because I told him, like, look, I was like, you can't just do that. He's like, why? You said treat this like you're at your own house, and I do this at my house because when we're at my house, we just cut trees whenever we want. I'm like, Patrick, I don't think you understand.
This is a front yard tree.
This is a front yard tree. This isn't in the woods, in the land that you own kind of tree. This is you cutting at a tree that's not yours and then seeing no problem with it. And then we went on for like 30 minutes on Snapchat about why you just can't cut people's trees.
We can laugh at it now, but it was a big deal.
It's just because of that, my mom got really upset. She's like,
Johnny Depp right here. The guy looks like Johnny Depp.
Because of that, it's just something destructive happens again. We just gotta be tame for the time being.
Yeah. Don't mind me just restarting the video.
Yeah, we're at like 20.
I was just gonna say.
No, we shouldn't. No, I still got things to say because like the egg thing, I can understand. I also notice the things that we get in trouble for, I don't do.
It depends.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
That night, you started lighting stuff on the stove.
Oh, okay.
True.
Listen, but when I play with fire, all right, I'm not gonna defend this. I was lighting things on fire.
Whatever you could find that was flammable, you turned on my stove and just did it. And the whole point of it was I couldn't leave my eyes off of you, or you were going to do it.
The microwave you were also a part of.
Yeah.
No, I started the microwave, but I didn't do the worst thing. See,
Oh no, the worst thing for the microwave is someone just
But you enabled them.
melted the
Yeah,
plastic
okay.
that's
Yeah.
in the
I'm
microwave.
a trailblazer. I'll be honest. I set trends. This wasn't the best one to start. I threw something in the microwave that'd be funny to throw in the microwave for 30 seconds and be like, oh, look, I threw this in the microwave. And it's like, why'd you throw that? It doesn't even heat up or melt, you know? Like, I didn't throw metal in the microwave. I just threw like something plastic.
Wasn't it? Yeah, it was
You
a
put a
cup.
paper plate, just or a cup.
Yeah, it was it had something in it though. I think it was some kind of liquid that smells bad when it heats up. That's it. But then these people like throw the egg in there until it blows up. It's like that's
They put the little jar thing.
a medicine.
No.
Oh, the little container.
Whatever the hell that was.
I still don't know what that was to this day. Is that where that went?
I don't know where it went.
Cut the word.
I'll
blank
bleep
out.
it. I'll
But,
bleep
like,
it. Whatever. He put
It was a mysterious liquid.
They put it in the. That's 14. They put it in the microwave. They turned that bitch up, and no one said anything. They walked away from it. All of a sudden, it's smelling horrid. What the fuck? What the fuck? And then the plastic that you have on the inside for the bottom of the microwave plate, it's just starting to melt.
Yeah.
The thing, what happened because of it is that
Wasn't that Carter?
I don't remember who it was.
I think that one was Carter.
But-
Yeah, because Carter actually, for some reason, Carter has a switch where it's like he's sensible, and then you can just turn this switch, and Carter's like on the same level as us for once, and he's like, "Yeah, throw this in the microwave."
Well, whenever it's not at his house or it has anything to do with his stuff, he just lets it happen.
See the microwave thing? I think I was helping Ben clean up something. No, you guys were No, okay. I've switched places with you. You were helping Ben clean up eggs, and then y'all came back and we were just watching the microwave melt. this
Yeah.
liquid.
What happened, and Mom, I'm sorry if you see this. The reason we had to get a new microwave is because
No, that was you.
true white beans.
Yeah, Ben blew up a container of white beans, but that was on his accord.
What the fuck?
You don't remember when
You
my
don't
house
know?
smelled like
His house smelled
someone
like
smoked cigarettes in my house for like 2 weeks
Yeah, it was because Ben left like white beans in there for
for
like.
like
don't
15
remember
minutes. Something I should have heated up for 2 minutes. In my head, I was thinking frozen spaghetti sauce, heated up for 15 minutes. But the white beans you only heat up for 2. And I put it in and closed my door. Next thing I know, there's smoke coming underneath my door because the kitchen leads to my bedroom. Open it up. My mom's in there, looks at shriveled up plastic container and the remnants of white beans burnt in her microwave. Very upset at me.
That's horrible.
And then our house smelled like cigarettes.
Speaking of like destroyed stuff, this one isn't like destruction, but like I remember coming home one time after like this was like 3 weeks after we hung out. It was before Christmas, and my grandma was like, "Why is there a tortilla in in our Christmas tree?"
That's a good one.
So Saul put his his nose through a tortilla and then threw it.
Don't we have the picture of that?
Of it on my tree? Probably.
No, well, of the one where it's on his face, because he took eye holes and then his mouth too.
I don't know. I don't have that, but I have it on my tree, and I didn't know he threw it, and then it was on our tree for a while, and nobody noticed until my grandma started putting presents under it. And I think that's pretty funny that a tortilla just blended in with the tree for so long, and it didn't smell because it was a tortilla. Those don't go bad. Like no ants don't eat that, you know. It just gets hard. So like it was just like a stale tortilla on our tree. I think that was pretty funny. It just reminds me of everything that happened at your house.
Yeah, because my mom always seems to find it.
Oh yeah.
No offense to Richard, but I can't wait to come back to your house.
Yeah. Waiting for him to move out so
We could destroy your house instead of mine.
No, not.
my
We don't
grandma's
really
gonna,
destroy
my grandma's
your
gonna
house.
hear this and be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it." The worst we ever did at my house was throw things in. You put a banana in the fryer, not the air fryer, the regular fryer. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were just frying.
Yeah, we
shit.
had cooked, and it's like yo, I wonder if we put this in there, but like we didn't batter it so it wouldn't fry. It would just get greasy and nasty.
Honestly, I couldn't. Part of me just like can't destroy things that don't belong to
We
me.
don't destroy. We never.
I can't be
destroy
destructive.
things.
I can't do what y'all
Nothing
do.
gets destroyed.
See, it's an act. It's like
it's just
comedy.
chaos.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just,
It's all fun. It's funny.
I do remember times at my house where it was like very like messed up and I had to clean. But like I would always clean it.
Like
It's
what?
just sometimes nothing destroyed. It's just like water bottles,
Yeah, but
blankets
that's
up. Yeah. And it's just I would not wake up until my grandparents would come home the next day and then be like, "What's this?" It's like you came too early and I didn't get to pick it up.
Give me a minute.
It will literally be done in a couple minutes. Please don't yell at me. So, if they start hanging out at my house again, I promise.
Oh no, we don't
Upstairs.
like that.
The worst thing that I had to clean up ever was the morning. We can talk about this another time where we picked up Tate really early. Somehow, ocean water spilt on my floor. Okay, the ocean water spilt.
Okay.
And then we fell asleep. And whenever everyone left, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna relax. I found sticky blue stuff on my floor. I'm like, what is this? It was an ocean water. And I had to clean it up and scrub it. And it was very nasty. But it's fine. 'Cause I cleaned it up.
I don't remember the night you're talking about, or the
It was the
16 or 17. I don't remember what number.
I think on that note, I want to say I see a poster for a mint shake at Arby's.
Yeah, they have those.
Mint chocolate, and I love mint ice cream. So I'm actually kind of excited.
Arby's is about to be pretty
Are
good.
y'all ready to eat?
Yeah,
Oh, I've been hungry
I was
since you
gonna cut
texted
it,
me.
but you wanted to text. You wanted to keep going.
Yeah. You know.
We can get the food.
Alrighty. We're going order at Arby's. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
Are we all paying together, or how are we paying?
Separate orders, though.
Yeah, I just don't know if they'll take separate.
You know what?
orders.
I got gift cards.
I don't know how hard
It's on me.
Wait, you paying, Ben?
I got gift cards. It's
Right.
on me, dude.
What a legend.
But you did guess though.
So
Alright.
I made y'all come to Arby's.
Listen, we had to
We
try
might like
Arby's.
it. My favorite.
I'm actually sitting here and I'm telling you, I'm probably gonna fucking like this. Just from what I see.
Well, can y'all order before me?
Yeah, I definitely will.
I'm gonna tell them to give us a second.
Arby's.
Hi, can we have a second to overlook the menu?
Auto when you're ready.
All right, thank you. Are you all ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you order first. 3182. You sure you got enough
Yeah.
on the cards?
Yeah.
So how much do you get in gift cards?
I want to say each gift card has like 25 on it.
Sick.
So I have a fat stack of gift cards. I never use them.
Because it's Arby's.
It's Arby's. One of them I used already when we came last time. So it may not have enough to cover the entire thing on it. That's why I gave you all three of them. Because I don't remember which one's on it.
You just turn this. Why are you recording that?
I wonder how much that costs. I want to buy one.
The camera or the dancing guy?
No, the one the giant inflatable tube Arby's dude.
Did you zoom it back out?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think.
That's fine. If it's messed up until we sit back, it's fine. Hey, we can actually park in the Arby's parking lot now
True.
because the lighting's all dark everywhere.
If it wasn't so late, we had plans tonight.
All right, we have several gift cards.
If it wasn't so late, I'd say we could make a second part of the episode That'd be a nice little side skit episode.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go to Chuck E. Cheese.
Because I think I've said it before. I want to make more little side skit episodes that aren't the podcast, just to throw on the channel.
Yeah.
But that'd just have to be like more time. Every time we do this, it's usually around 6 o'clock that we decide to go eat. So it's too late to actually just do it.
Is it recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just make a skit on the way home, was singing or some shit like we usually do.
Alrighty. Thank you.
I don't remember.
I think this
and
one's in too.
this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just throw that one away.
Sir? Alrighty, we'll do. Thank you.
Yo, they're making our shit extra good.
Oh no, he's spitting my food.
We gave him 3 gift cards.
No, like, I get what you're saying, a singing episode on the ride home, but I want it to be like a specific, like, this is what we're doing today.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you can do that, you know?
That's what I've been thinking, but every time we go out, it's just like, it's way too damn late to go do something.
That should be at 12.
Yeah, but who wakes up after 12?
I wake up at 12. I'm waking up at 2 lately, bro.
Alright, I'm having the shake. And if you want to come to Arby's just for the shake, it's worth it.
Oh!
Yeah, I like the shake.
You said you're done with this? This is it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it just have ice in it?
Yeah.
Chance, I'm gonna put this on your floor. When we get out, I'm gonna take it out.
Yeah, alright. Wait, is anyone getting any more drinks?
You.
I'm retarded. I didn't think that would
I
fit.
just hold it.
Listen, I'm just saying, you put it there. I was thinking of you, Chance.
Yo, wait, they make pizza sliders?
They got pizza in this bitch?
Holy shit! They got pizza in this bitch.
I can't get over this.
Bro,
Arby's.
Arby's got pizza
Fuck, what number?
before McDonald's.
17 or 18. Us and the ones behind us.
I'm pretty sure.
That's almost 20 in an hour.
Dude, that many people go to like Chick-fil-A in like 15 minutes. They're taking a while. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Probably a bad thing.
Well, it's probably because y'all ordered something other than the roast beef sandwich.
Chicken.
They gotta fry that bitch.
I got the number one. When I try a place, I usually try the most popular thing or the place it's known for.
So you got the gyro?
Listen, you're gonna hate on me because of this, but we still gotta go back to Burger King. I don't want to hear it. You can't hate me until I have my final decision. All right?
Yeah, which is the Whopper.
You can't hate on me right now.
I'll talk to Alan.
Oh no.
He said when you come, he's gonna make sure they got the best people on that
He is
sandwich.
going to violate my sandwich. Fuck you, Alan.
Oh, the obligatory fuck you, Alan, for the episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have to slide one in there every so often, huh? Or every episode, huh?
He listens, so.
I know he listens.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Thank you for your service. Yo, that smelled good.
See, last time I ordered something, y'all like, it smells bad, Ben. I don't know if y'all were,
It really did.
I didn't say that.
I didn't know if y'all were clowning on me or y'all really thought that, and I felt bad the entire time because I ordered.
I want to say, Chance is doing it again. You got a chicken sandwich at Arby's?
What the fuck do you get at Arby's, bro?
They have the meats. He got the right thing.
This is meat.
Okay.
I don't eat roast beef.
I
I've had too much of that in my life, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, I don't see a chicken sandwich on the commercials.
That's a lie. Boy, that's whole cap. That's cap.
Put the commercial up right now.
I'll put that on the screen.
Introducing chicken. Juicy buttermilk chicken, hand dipped in buffalo sauce. A new chicken pepperoni palm with fresh mozzarella. So many kinds of chicken. Arby's, we have the meats.
They always talk about the meats. I don't think of chicken when I think of meat. I think
What
of
is chicken?
Poultry.
poultry. It's not meat.
Meat.
Look at this. See, this looks appetizing. Don't look like the picture, but still look good.
I didn't say this shit tastes bad. I said it tastes how I expected it to. And like I said, I came in with high expectations for Arby's.
No, I told you not to do that.
Granted, what this means is that I like Arby's. Granted again, why the fuck would I eat Arby's if I'm in Houma with all these other places?
True.
Which leaves the statement we made again. Who the fuck eats Arby's?
Ben.
Yeah, I do. I'd choose it over almost anything besides Olive Garden.
Can we talk about why we hated on Arby's so much?
It was funny.
For me,
No, I didn't really understand why people ate this. When I think fast food, I don't think roast beef.
I agree with that.
That's what I thought. It's like it's a fast food place that has a very niche section of fast food.
I just didn't understand why it was eaten in here. I guess I could understand if you're like, you know, you had that one place and it's like there's not many restaurants around, but Arby's is one of the restaurants around, you know? That's what Arby's is. But if you're out here and you got like Raising Cane's, you got Chick-fil-A, you got motherfucking IHOP and Olive Garden, why you getting Arby's? They even have a McDonald's down the road, bro. They even got a Burger King if you into that shit. Shout out Arrow. I just don't understand. That's what confused me. And that statement still stands with me. But I'm not saying the food's bad. I never thought the food was bad. Because when I saw that commercial, I thought to myself, that actually looks really appetizing. Don't remember which one it was for, but it looked pretty good.
I always thought, voice crack. I always thought the stuff looked good, but like, everyone clowns on it, right? I mean, we even clowned on Ben for eating it, but that's just because he's Ben. But we love him. But like, I saw that sandwich. I'm like, all right, looks like a meaty sandwich. I'm gonna get that because that's what this place is, the meats. And yeah, this was a great sandwich. It wasn't even that, like, I thought it was gonna be like a messy mess. You know, it wasn't messy.
What I ate was a messy mess.
No, like
I didn't get everywhere. It's just it was falling apart because it's roast beef.
What'd you get?
the smokehouse sandwich.
You got like some brisket stuff.
It had brisket and a little bit of it was brisket basically.
Roast beef.
Straight roast beef.
Roast beef and mayonnaise.
I got a chicken Swiss bacon motherfucking sandwich. It's pretty good.
The shake bussin', bro, and it's huge.
I did save the best for last.
In my opinion, mac and cheese ain't the best, but
I love mac and cheese.
you do love mac
I
and
love cheese in general. I think cheese is something I really appreciate. The different kinds of cheese. Swiss, Gouda, provolone. I love cheese.
I don't know, white cheese and yellow cheese, period. And that weird ass blue cheese they have at freaking Copeland's. They throw in salads. They threw some in Nod salad one time, blue cheese, and it tasted terrible. And we thought that's just how it tasted. No, it was just sour cheese. We honestly thought blue cheese tasted that bad.
That is horrible.
It tasted how wasp spray smells. That's what it tasted like.
Yeah, and
Oh,
people
that's
actually
gross.
eat that shit. They like request out on that shit.
Yeah, but this one is actually sour because she's had blue cheese since then. She's like, Chance, it was actually bad. And I just told her it was what blue cheese tasted like. Because I don't eat cheese like that. I don't eat cheese that's named after a color. That's not even the color.
This is usually the part of the episode where
Start rating it, right?
we tell stories about the place.
The place? Well,
We don't eat Arby's.
Ben, do you have any more stories about Arby's?
Anything funny that's ever happened when you've come to an Arby's?
So, me and my friend Grant, We go to this place when we were in middle school, beginning high school, called U-Game, now EOT. And we couldn't drive then, but we'd walk across Martin Luther King Boulevard and all the way to Arby's, which is quite out the way, just to eat Arby's.
This is so far away from then.
Yeah.
Then after that, we'd walk over to Starbucks, get Starbucks, and God, never in my life have I hated Starbucks, and I have a bad experience because of it. Coffee grinds and just water, apparently. But yeah, we come to Arby's quite a bit and just get like a bunch of sandwiches. Then we go back to U-Game and we play all night and just eat Arby's.
That actually sounds like a pretty good time.
Yeah.
When you don't have a decent computer at home at that age, playing Borderlands 2, The Forest and stuff, that does look good, actually.
Come on now.
It looks like cream.
It's white cheddar.
Dude, that doesn't look like cheese. It looks like they
Now
put
watch it taste
cream
bad.
Oh yeah. Well, is it warm?
Oh, it's hot. Look at that.
Oh, that's nice. That's something I want to sleep next to.
Can't look like this and taste bad. I'm telling you. That's a good memory to have with this place, honestly.
Other times, like me and my dad, it's good.
Oh. Oh. Oh damn.
You can go to Arby's now just for the mac and
damn.
cheese. If this wasn't limited time, I'd actually get this.
I don't think it is. That's been there forever.
This says limited time on the
Oh.
menu.
Dude, you know what Arby's needs to do? Stop taking away their good items. The King's Hawaiian, bring it back, Arby's.
It said limited time on the menu online. They might have had it, you just didn't know.
You know, restaurants need to do more secret foods.
Dude, if they threw the McRib on a secret menu and you had to say some weird shit like all hail the McRib just to order it, I'd do it every time. We gotta save the McDonald's episode for whenever the McRib comes back around.
It's not still there?
I'm sure they have a few left in stock, but I'm pretty sure they're done promoting it and stuff. You know? This is as good as you think it is. It even sounds good.
That's loud.
Mm-hmm.
Get that away from the mic. That's disgusting. I hate hearing food through a audio device.
Dude, you literally did this last week.
Yeah. Thought. Just for half a second.
I did it about the same amount of time. Don't hate on me.
Alright.
Call Superman.
For context,
Hold on.
we told
Calling Superman.
So we don't have a camera.
Yeah, we don't have a camera, and we told Tate to be at Ben's house.
Speaker.
Hey. Hey, Tate. Hey, Tate.
Yeah?
Would you like something at Arby's?
Why do you ask?
Cause we're at Arby's.
Just let yourself in.
So, y'all are in Loma?
Yeah.
Shit.
We're coming, but so it'll be an hour.
I see.
Let yourself in and play on my PC, I guess.
Or you can go in the garage. My PC's there. You can put the switch.
It's not unlocked.
The key's there.
The key is in the circle container.
Start driving.
Alright, wait, where are we going?
We can do the outro on the way.
But the sound.
True. Never mind.
Oh, I know what y'all doing. Okay.
Yeah, please don't be mad that I forgot I told it. So we were messing with Jason, right? And
you said 6 o'clock. I thought, alright, 6 o'clock.
I know, but I forgot that I said that.
I just reminded him.
He just said, "Hey, I really hope that you didn't tell people to come to the house at 6 because it's 6:30." I'm like, "Well, I kind of did, and I really hope that no one's there right now." And it said that you were about to leave. I said, "We need to call him now."
Well, in that case, I'm going to get food myself, and then I'm going.
All right, awesome. We should be home by then.
Yeah, big.
We love you.
Love you too.
We called Tate. We explained to him that we're gonna be late. We're supposed to all hang out tonight, but we called Tate. We told him that we're gonna be later because we're all supposed to hang out tonight. I think it's time we rate the food for this outro.
All right.
Arby's.
Arby's. My sandwich is literally number one on the menu. The sandwich itself was really great. I liked it, and it's the most different sandwich I've ever had at a fast food restaurant. I'm really impressed, and I feel so bad for shitting on Arby's. And I'm now gonna have to carry that torch of I like Arby's, and everyone's gonna give me crap for it, and I don't care because it's a great place. The fries, even though they weren't salted, were good quality, so I didn't even mind. And the shake was amazing. Can't speak on their soft drinks. Who cares though? Because they had a freaking mint shake, which I love mint. So, all in all, as a fast food restaurant, I'm gonna give it an 8.
Oh, that's a high one.
That's a high one,
that's
but
an actual
in
high
my
one
opinion, it is what it is. It's Arby's. It's different. There's no other fast food place you can get this type of food.
I feel like that's probably one of the highest you've done so far.
Yeah, but we haven't gone to like El Paso or anything.
Still,
like
that's stupidly high.
that. Yeah. I like it better than Burger King.
Okay. I would say what I had from Arby's was I don't know what number it is. It was the chicken Swiss bacon sandwich, right?
It's not on the menu.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's number
I can't read
9.
that.
It's one of the numbers. You can look it up if you really care that much. I enjoy Swiss. Swiss cheese has probably got to be one of my most favorite types of cheeses. So if you throw Swiss on anything, I think it would already be high up there for me.
Yeah.
The chicken wasn't bad, wasn't overcooked, wasn't undercooked. The fries were good. I like curly fries. I think it'd have been better with maybe a little bit of barbecue sauce or some ketchup.
You could have got that off my sandwich. I had barbecue on mine.
Why?
You could have just stuck it in my sandwich.
The mac and cheese, though, it is a very close next to Mrs. Rose's Cafe on their little bowl of mac and cheese that I love so very much. It was white cheddar, which is really interesting. Not many people use white cheddar whenever it comes to mac and cheese, but honestly, white cheddar is a solid pick, I would say. Overall, as a meal, complimented by my Sonic Cherry Vanilla Dr. Pepper, is getting a solid 7.5. It's an average place. I'm not saying I'm gonna come here and eat Arby's again, because like I said, we're in Homa. Why would I eat Arby's when there's all these other places to come eat?
I will.
I don't think I will. I don't come here enough to just be like, yeah, I'm coming to Homa, I'm hungry, we're gonna eat Arby's. You know what I'm saying?
Make Naughty at Arby's. Make her eat her words.
But it is an okay place to eat. Like, I'm not, this one, you remember how you said for Burger King, if we were on a road trip, and you for the Burger King
Arby's
thing,
is a road trip restaurant.
I would agree with that. That's definitely a road trip restaurant. Arby's I would hit for the road trip. Binglish?
Yeah, this isn't your first time, but you can still rate the food.
Oh, of course. He always has
Want
to
you
do
to.
with food.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all gave it really higher than I thought y'all were gonna.
I told you,
because
I had high expectations for this place because I always looked at the food. I thought it was okay, but my always thought was, why would you eat Arby's when there's all this else here?
I see why. I see why this is a choice that you would make over, maybe not Olive Garden, but definitely over the Harley.
Oh,
Dog.
definitely not down a sit-down meal at Olive Garden.
I don't know. I like motorcycles.
I would eat them. So well, what's your rating? Like, what'd you get?
Well, I got the classic roast beef with just straight mayo. I always hype up Arby's, as a joke, because who eats at Arby's? But I've always said this: they're average sandwiches. So I really was gonna give it just a 7, because I honestly love the sandwiches whenever they're really good. Based on my meal tonight, it was a solid 7.
That's good.
Well, that's how I feel. This is an average sandwich place.
Oh, I got some high rating.
I wouldn't say it's better than Subway.
Huh?
I wouldn't say it's better than Quiznos either, but I'm a fan of Quiznos.
I think Quiznos is better than Subway because We're not gonna talk about this.
Another time. Subway
Another time.
episode. Subway episode. Yeah. No. Arby's is okay. I think it's an okay place to come. If you just, it's definitely a road trip food. That's the best way I can describe Arby's for you. I wouldn't complain if we were on a road trip and someone was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get Arby's." I'd be like, "Okay, that's fine." Anything else you specifically want to talk about Arby's? Like we said, sorry about the camera, battery, full cold. But I'm going to edit this last bit, I believe. I'm going to throw in a lot of shit here just to
Yeah, we got time for it.
entertain. Yeah, no, we have a lot of time for it this time. And I don't think there's any problems with the audio this time, besides whenever y'all decide to yell.
I don't even think you need to fix that.
No, it's loud.
Oh, okay. Well, I enjoyed it. I will come again.
I'm not saying it's the last time we're going to be to Arby's, but it's going to be a rare occasion if I do.
I'm actually gonna make my way to go out there because that was a really good sandwich, and I actually want to try more. Yeah.
Do it and eat the
He's
menu.
converted me now. I like the place.
I got 1 out of 2.
I told
I'll take
you,
it.
Look, I like it. I'm just not going to be like, yeah, we're going to Arby's today.
No, but now Ben has someone he can
Yep.
bring to Arby's with him
Yep.
when he comes to Homa. That's what he wanted, right?
Yep.
Yeah. There we go.
Maybe I'll start going to school so we get Arby's after.
This is the turnaround of Ben English's life. He's gonna go back to school. He's gonna graduate college.
And then he's gonna be a manager at an Arby's restaurant.
All it took was for someone to enjoy Arby's.
It just gave me a little bit of happiness. That little boost I needed.
Y'all ready to end it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yours
Well.
is back there.
Not really.
So like we said, we don't have the camera, but it's the sound that counts, I believe, for this one.
We just gotta hit our drinks really hard together.
Don't splatter everywhere, please.
It's my car.
But I don't feel like getting on my jacket.
Oh, your jacket.
It's my drip hoodie, bro. Alright, you ready?
No.
Of course you're fucking not ready. What this time, Chance?
I want to talk about the academy bathrooms. So I went to the bathroom before we got the Arby's. We took a break and I went to the bathroom, and the bathrooms are exquisite. The bathrooms are literally, I don't know, like the gates of heaven. Have you ever been to the Academy in Houma, Louisiana? If you have, then you need to go to their restrooms. At least in the male department. I don't know if the male department has chandeliers. I'm pretty sure the female department literally has a department store in it, because these bathrooms were clean, perspirant, like literally they had one light bulb in there, and the place was so clean that the one light engulfed the entire room with the light because of the way it reflected off of the tiles and the marble flooring, and it was just exquisite. I would use the bathroom in there 10 out of 10. Verse cheers, boys.
To Arby's.
Yes to Arby's.
To Arby's.
I think it's a name because it's with a comma S, or do you think it's like a brand that people own?
Arby's.
Who the fuck is Arby?